Hey guys, happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday. I had a great Wednesday because the cunt I have to sit next to in the next cubicle, fucking cunt bitch, wasn't there today. So stoked. It's such a different vibe when she's not here. Like, even if I just get like 10 minutes in the morning before she gets there, the vibe is like, vibes are so fucking real, dude. I know there's people out there who are like, I hate the word vibes. If I like, a girl will say, sometimes will say, like, if a guy says the word vibes to me, my vagina shrivels up and I can no longer fuck him. Okay? And guys, I feel like a lot of them have that same thought process when a girl says it. They're like, oh yeah, she said vibes, this isn't gonna work out. I don't get it. Like, vibes are fucking real, dude. Like, so anyway, question number one, why are the pettiest people always so ugly? Question number two, why are the ugliest people always so fucking petty? Like, this fucking bitch, like, I dislike her very much because she's one of those people where she tries to control everyone around her. She's an INFJ, the protagonist. She just feels like, and I feel like it's a little bit her age too. She's like 43 or something like that. And I'm younger than that. I'm 38. So I think she feels like, and also she's been at the company 6 months longer than I have, which in the grand scheme of things isn't saying anything at all, because both of us, she just hit a year. Shut up, whatever, it doesn't matter. But like, so I never look in her direction because everything about her is, she lives a life that like stresses me out, right? She has got insane debt. She bought a brand new car for the second time. This is not her first time doing it. I understand like the first time, I understand maybe the first time, like, I don't know, because I think everybody has to make the mistake of buying a car that they can't afford. Just, even if it's a 10 grand car, if you're 20, like, I'm sorry, like, you're tops five, and you should be able to save up that 5 and pay for it in cash. Like, there's no, right? Like, this car I paid for in cash because it was $3,400. Oh yeah, by the way, I got the car back. I got the Volkswagen back. My boyfriend had fixed it, but he's not a mechanic, so still something wasn't right. Is something with the radiator. So we took it to his friend who has a shop 2 days ago, and then yesterday he called us and he's like, you just didn't burp it, bud. I don't know what that means. But we basically just went right back and picked it up. So anyway, my boyfriend's amazing. Girls, get yourself a guy who's smart, because they will figure shit out. It's amazing. It's so amazing, actually. Golly. He has saved me so much time, money, stress on cars. And it's just another reason why he is just the most amazing man in the world. Anyway, gush fest over. I feel like, like a week ago now, I put out a video that got a mass amount of hate, and I'm not playing it up or anything like that. I don't want to, because it's not that big of a deal. Ultimately, it's not like it was a viral video. I think it barely hit 1,000 views, whatever. But, the comments were very much like, it just gave so much credence to the term armchair economist, right? And there's armchair psychologists, there's armchair fucking psychiatrists out there. Like, there's a lot of people who think they're into something, or maybe like with something with like economics, you really only have to read headlines to think you know what's going on. And so everyone was saying like, no, Wendy, like, if you want higher wages, you're just gonna make everything that much more expensive. Like, a lot of people brought up the state of California. They were like, every time the minimum wage got raised here, companies left. and everything just got more expensive. And it just makes me think of, like, most recently, right, there was In-N-Out, the In-N-Out lady, the heiress of In-N-Out. I think it was In-N-Out. It might be another one of the burger chains that's, like, you know, famous in California. Headquartered, I should say. But the lady, billionaire, literal billionaire, like, from burgers, cunt. But she said she's leaving California because it's too much to the cost of business is too high. And it's like, really, bitch, really? You have, I think, $4 billion, and it's too much for you? No, I think what's really happening here is, like, the level of greed that CEOs and just business owners in general have is at a level that is unprecedented. So, you know, I'm not going to talk about economics at all. I've learned my lesson, because one guy that I do watch, his channel name is Uneducated Economist, but he's actually, you know, he's got a following. He's had dinner with very famous economists. The guy is a guy in economics, and I watch his live streams almost every day, and the level of hate that guy gets too, right? I mean, and he kind of asked for it because, like, his channel name is Uneducated Economist, so, like, almost every stream there will be some asshole who's like, oh yeah, you're definitely uneducated for sure. So, you know, all that to say, it's just like, no matter how educated you might be on anything, there's always going to be people out there who just will shit on you. So anyway, from that experience and also watching The Uneducated Economist, I just feel, especially today, I don't know, a lot of stuff clicked today. It's just like, you know what? We need to, all of us, like, unless you're fucking uber rich, and then go fuck yourself, because anybody who has over $10 million and doesn't, you know, and because that shit compounds every year. If you have over $10 million and you don't have, like, a shit ton of kids, and you're not, or you're not helping, you know, through real philanthropy and stuff like that, you can go fuck yourself. You will be judged. But for everyone else, like, everyone else watching this, and for myself, what I've learned is the economic state of this country, if not the entire world. It kind of sounds like nobody's doing very well right now. It's always going to be like this. It's always going to be like this. So one, we all have to just not ignore, because it's, you know, like, right now, right? If you were to be completely glib regarding the economic situation in America right now and a lot of other places, you would be completely befuddled as to why you're completely locked out of the housing situation. Like, even today, Uneducated Economist, the title of his video is "Home Ownership is Now Impossible," right? And that is so fucking criminal. I can't believe we haven't revolted, and I'm sure we will soon, because people thought millennials were entitled. Jesus Christ, dude. Like, have you met a fucking alpha? Have you met a fucking zoomer? These fucking assholes, dude. Like, millennials, at least for the most part, we had a childhood that didn't have a smartphone, right? I didn't get my first smartphone till I was 26, 27, literally. So, yeah, no, and right, I'm 38, so I think everybody within 5 years of me, so as young as 33, I guess that would be, you know, like, everyone up to 33 right now had a childhood and knew what it was to be bored and knew what it was to be creative. The kids after that, and maybe they won't actually care. Maybe for them, like by that time, VR, like a VR headset, will be enough. But I don't think so, because in order to have a phone, you need Wi-Fi, and in order to have Wi-Fi, you need a house, or at least an apartment. But I don't know, you guys. I just feel like right now the name of the game is to lean into your human. Lean into your inner human. Detach from technology as much as you fucking can. It's not doing, unless it's to sell something, like on eBay or Poshmark or something like that, disconnect. Oh my God. So I recently got this new phone. It's not like, it's brand new. It's brand new out of the box, I believe. It's an iPhone 10. So I'm still almost six iPhones. What iPhone are they? Are they on 16 going on 17, or is it 15 going on 16? I don't know. But I'm like still so far behind. But anyway, long story short, with this phone, it's a new me. I will not download any sort of social media on this phone, which is just to say no Instagram. I had Instagram on my previous phone, but I will not put it on this one. No way. I do love Instagram. I have a very curated feed that is very intelligent, very entertaining for me. I love the people on Instagram, but I'm sorry, like, after being off Instagram for, I've had this phone for roughly 2 months or so, like, it's still on my old phone, which still works. So, every now and then I'll turn on my old phone and I'll get on Instagram, and I swear to God, I fucking did it yesterday or the day before, after not being on it for like 2 weeks or something. Oh my God, my brain, I literally was like, oh shit, like I could feel, and I don't know if it's just because a few weeks ago somebody said that like reels and short form content like that is like gives your brain fucking brain damage. Like they can see it on scans. It was on for like 5 minutes, and then I closed it off, turned off that phone, and was like, nope, I am done. Like, it was nice to see, you know, like a peek into certain people's lives, right? There's some people out there that have incredible houses, incredible fashion sense, blah blah blah, but it's just not worth it. So at this point, it would behoove you to get rid of all social media, unless it's to advertise, and even then I think you need to go just straight to a marketplace. But I don't know, that might just be outdated advice, because I do know people are selling a lot of stuff like on Instagram, on TikTok and stuff like that, through just organic posting and marketing, whatever. But you need to use social media to make money, because unless you're doing that, it's making money off of you and also giving you brain damage. So I don't know, we just need to be much more intentional. But more importantly, I feel like at this time, we need to be creating, all of us. Like, if you're into creating music, which on that, so on, what do you call it, that guy that I was talking about, Jack Morgan, on this, he put out a video like 2 weeks ago now, where was this guy, this musician dude, who said like the future of music is fucked, because there's this app, I cannot remember what the app is called, but like now you can literally just like hum a tune, or, you know, tap and like insert lyrics, and it'll fucking, and then you just tell it, right, it's AI, just tell it to make it in the style of whatever band or whatever style you like, genre of music, and it'll fucking do it in like 10 seconds. Even use, I don't usually, and I would normally never say use AI, but if you are into making music, find that app and make music. At this point, of course it would be better. I would like it more if you got an instrument and you learned that instrument. But as somebody who has fucking trauma around not being able to play an instrument because we were too poor to afford one. Apparently my next sibling over could have one though. Not Wendy. I'm just saying, like, if it's in your heart to make music, find that app, and if you don't have a lot of money, find that app or a similar one and make music. If you want to paint, if you want to draw, like, if you want to sew, if anything, like, we, at this point right now, the only way to rebel against not being able to buy a house, against not being able to have kids, against constant surveillance, is to disconnect from the system as much as fucking possible and be purely human. Okay, humans, even, okay, you can even dance. You can even just dance. And I do feel like the fact that, like, this country specifically, the United States, doesn't dance. We don't have a national dance. We've never had a national dance. Maybe country, like that line dancing shit, that kind of was a thing for a while. But for the most part, we don't have a national dance. And in general, like, this country does not dance. Like, it does not dance. And I feel like that is so telling of our longevity as a people, as a nation. Like, the day the music stopped, which I don't know, was probably sometime in the disco era. That's when shit really fell apart, because as soon as people stop dancing together, as soon as a country cannot be defined by a dance, fuck, we never had food. We've never had anything to define us. But dancing, we've had remnants of dances, that would take over the country and stuff like that. But we haven't had one of those since the Macarena, and I don't think that really counts, because one, they were speaking in Spanish. They were singing in Spanish. Like, what the fuck is that? We don't know what that is. I don't know what that was. I feel like that was just like a national psychosis. It might have been global. I don't know. But anyway, I'm so into leaning into my humanness now. Like, it is, I don't care about anything else. I don't care about anyone else. Like, even this stupid bitch at work, I forgot to tell you, I forgot to finish that foray, but, like, she wasn't there today, right? So I had to pick up slack because she wasn't there, and I noticed that she had put a sign up by this board that we're both supposed to use, but I don't ever fucking use it, because why would I need to write something on a board if I could just have a sticky note at my desk? Anyway, she doesn't like that I don't use the board. Who cares? Stop trying to control me, you stupid bitch. So, I don't know when, but today I noticed that she had put a sign up next to the board that says, it's something to the effect of, like, everyone who works here brings joy. Some when they enter, some when they arrive, some when they leave. And it's just like, obviously, because we're the only two people in the department, like, she's talking about me. I don't care. Like, I found that, and then immediately it was my lunchtime. And so I was on my walk, my half-hour walk at lunch, and I was like, do I just tell my supervisor, like, hey, can you have her remove this fucking sign? It's fucking retarded. It's passive-aggressive. Like, we really don't need that kind of shit in the workplace. Like, if she wants to put it on her monitor, because I never look at her monitor, like, right? She can have it there. I don't give a shit. But, like, out here where we're, I don't care. No, I couldn't care. I was like, no, fuck it. Like, because she's fat, and she's so ugly, and she's so in debt, and her car's gonna get repoed. And the reason she wasn't even here today is because her cat died, right? Like, this bitch is the least of my fucking worries. Obviously, I'm under her skin, because literally the worst thing you can do to an extrovert, especially an INFJ, is ignore them. They cannot stand it when you ignore them. So, you know what? Like, she can post passive aggressive weird signs all over the goddamn place. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit, bitch. You're fat. Why would I give a shit what a fat, really ugly person thinks? Why would I care? I couldn't. You couldn't pay me to care. I'm paid to be here. I'm paid to do my job. I'm paid to run my department. You have no jurisdiction over me. I have no jurisdiction over you. So, like, why are you trying to make something happen that's just not gonna happen? I don't care, bitch. God, I hate petty people and I hate ugly people. Jesus Christ. Like, it true. I remember hearing this a while ago, but somebody said, like, I can't remember the specific age, but somebody said that by the time it was either 30, 40, or 50. Let's just go with 30. By the time you're 30, you get your face says who you are, okay? By the time you are 30, and especially by the time you're 40 and 50, your face says who you are. And this bitch is so fucking ugly. Her hair is falling out. Her hair is literally like this thin. It's probably like 300 strands of hair. I'm not even joking. Right? My hair, thick as hell, black, basically. Good eyebrows, good skin, nice eyes. Body's like, I think 8 out of 10 girls would kill for it. Like, and I'm only getting better. I'm only toning up and stuff like that. I'm fucking cute. The way I dress, like, yeah, and this is me not even trying. This is me, I literally wake up at 7:10 and I'm out the door. I brush my teeth, I do my skincare, and I'm out the door at 7:33. So, bitch, I already won. That said, you guys have a great night, morning, afternoon. Don't be petty so you don't be ugly. Bye.